Thank you, Nechama. President von der Leyen, thank you for making EuroChanukah a key celebration with your distinguished presence, with your light. It truly means a lot to us. And thank you for your leadership. Rabbi Margolin, Israeli ambassador, Excellencies, dear friends, this Hanukkah, I wish to make a personal dedication in memory of my dear friend, Rabbi Eli Schlanger from Bondi Beach, Sydney. As we used to say to one another when we were students, L'chaim to you, Eli. Thank you for the kindness and humanity you brought into the world. We will continue your work and carry your flame forward with your sweetness and your smile. As we light the menorah tonight, you are with us in our thoughts and in our hearts. Hanukkah tells the story of those who were me'atim v'chalashim, a people small in number and vulnerable, yet brave and resolute. Against forces far greater than themselves, they stood for their identity and their freedom. Hanukkah teaches that history is not shaped only by numbers or power, but by conviction, memory, and the courage to persist and celebrate life. This story is not only ancient, it is profoundly contemporary. For more than 2,000 years, Jews were a visible part of Europe's landscape. In Roman times, Jews formed nearly 5% of Rome, around 10% of major Greek cities, and up to 3% of Spain's population. On the eve of the Shoah, Europe was home to 9.5 million Jews, nearly 2% of its population, and far more in many of its greatest cities. After the Shoah, less than a third remained. Decade after decade, the numbers continue to fall. Today, Europe is home to roughly 1.3 million Jews, about 0.2% of its population. This is the unprecedented smallest Jewish presence Europe has known in 2 millennia. At the same time, what is growing sharply and visibly are anti-Semitic incidents across Europe. The flame must be protected and nurtured today more than ever. This reality obliges us to speak with clarity, but it does not define us. We are few, but we are present. We might be vulnerable, but we are resilient. And we carry something that cannot be diminished, the capacity to bring light. In Jewish tradition, light is not abstract. It is created through action and even some friction. Each act of kindness, each mitzvah, each neighborly gesture, each commitment to dialogue becomes a flame. And together these flames can change the narrative. This is why we say today in confidence, yes, there will be a future for Jewish life in Europe. Not as a promise made by others, but as a commitment we ourselves uphold. Through engagement, openness, joy, and pride, it is in this spirit that we are establishing the European House of Jewish Culture here within the living circle of Europe's institutions near the Berlaymont. Its purpose is not only to recall the past, but to make it present, to reflect 2,000 years of Jewish life woven into Europe's story, to be a place of learning and encounter, a house for dialogue, where neighbors become partners, and a home where the future is born. And yes, there is a future for Europe, a union of peace, dignity, and shared values. Together, we can continue to build a Europe that is free, democratic, and faithful to its heritage and its soul. A Europe where no one must hide who they are, and where Jewish life is visible, joyful, proud, and secure. Tonight, as we light these candles, we affirm a simple truth. There is darkness, and there is light, and light endures. Happy Chanukah, and I wish you all a meaningful holiday season with your loved ones.
Thank you very much, Avi. I hope you heard well, right? The European House of Jewish Culture, right? Okay, stay tuned. Something really cool is happening. I have the honor of inviting Mrs. Ursula von der Leyen, who has already made history as the first ever president of the European Commission to light the Euro menorah. President, your presence at our side is profoundly meaningful. Thank you for being here. The floor is yours.